What's up, guys? It's H4, aka Beardnor himself, and I am back. Back in action, back with the beardliness. Your chin strap commander is reporting for duty again. I've been gone way too long. It's been about 2.5 months since I last posted a video, minus the one yesterday. And holy crap, that's a long ass time in YouTube world. That's like an eternity. I was pretty much dead according to YouTube. That's unless you followed me on Twitter or you were on my Facebook account. And that's a very good way to keep in touch with me. So if you guys do have Twitter, do jump over there and follow me at BeardnorH4. That's a good way to keep in touch with me and a good way to get to know what's going on with me at any given time. But that being said, it's been a long time, and I have a good story as to why, and just to preface it with this gameplay so you understand what's going on here, which you probably can figure out yourselves, but still, I'm using the MSBS, which is a very BS gun, and it is being used with the suppressor and the noob tube attachment, the noob tube being because of a challenge to unlock some of the gear. And so I'm going to finish that and then stop using the noob tube because it's a little bit ridiculous, especially when you're running danger close, which I haven't in this game, but I'll do a little bit later. So, okay, basically what happened to me is I had a laptop that I used to do all my capturing, all my game recording, and that's where all of that stuff got stored, and then it would be transferred to my desktop computer. And from there I would edit it and post it out onto YouTube. Well, I had a lovely thing happen to me on, basically on about 2.5 months ago, I would say, where my girlfriend was watching Netflix, I believe, on my laptop. She was using it to stream some shows, and she was on the couch, and we had just gotten a new dog, and as part of my quote-unquote prestige edition special bonus, pre-order bonus. Yeah, so I have a German Shepherd Lab that we got right around the time I put out that video, and his name is actually, ironically, Riley, which wasn't his initial name, but it was something we ended up naming him because the breeder had named the dog with an R name, so the original name we picked for him didn't work out because he wasn't really accepting it. He was used to something already. But now he gets it. But so what happened, we got this puppy, and it's, you know, within the first couple months of us having him, so he's not potty trained yet. He's peeing all over the house whenever he feels like it, and we're trying our best to, you know, like we tried to pad train him, which is what we did with our other dog, Jabba, which is this little Yorkie poodle, cute dog that we have. And we pad trained him, and he learned really well, but when we tried to pad train Riley, Jabba remembered how the pad worked and started peeing on the pads again, and we weren't about to allow that, so we can't pad train the new dog because the old dog remembers that training. So we started doing all the, like, you know, taking him out, letting him pee in the backyard and stuff like that, and just trying to do that constantly as possible while giving him treats for doing so whenever he did so successfully. But what ended up happening was my girlfriend was watching you know, Netflix on the couch there with the laptop, and she was like, you know, can you you know, check my back for a sec? There's something I think I got like a splinter or something on my back. I don't know what from, and or something's bugging me back there, and I can't get at it. And you know, so I went to look at her back real quick, and just at that moment when she set down the laptop, our puppy, who is lovely sleeping on the couch, decided to get up and urinate all over the fucking laptop, which is the worst thing that could happen aside from spilling coffee all over your laptop. Is getting water in your laptop is almost an instant for sure write off, and that's exactly what happened. You know, Riley took a big pee all over my laptop, and at the time I was really angry, but it's just fucking hilarious now. But, you know, needless to say, it was a big expense, and it was something I couldn't just quickly go out and fix and go out and replace, because you know, it's not like money grows on trees. But yeah, so the laptop itself wouldn't turn on. It shut down immediately after it happened, and wouldn't turn on again. And I wasn't about to run any power to it, as it was advised to me that if you did, you might short out the board and stuff like that because of, you know, the liquid in it. So I did everything I could to clean this thing up and soak the liquid out of it and get the smell out of it. And but I had Apple Care. Now I have a warranty that is meant to, you know, fix things when they go wrong, but you know, there obviously is limitations to what the warranty will cover. But you know what, we'll try anyway. We'll see if we can get something going. So we made an appointment with Apple Care to go to the Apple Store and see if a technician could look at the computer and see if he could fix it, or if it was salvageable, if something was wrong inside. And so we played it really, really stupid on purpose. And so I had cleaned this thing to hell. And so I'm playing real dumb because I don't want to tell him what he's getting into. And so they take the laptop to the back room, and this is where the story gets a little funny. Is the dude comes back out after, you know, a lengthy wait. We've been waiting like 15 minutes, and he comes back out, and he's like, well, here's your problem right here. Something's gotten inside the laptop here, and you know, it's you can see the damage here. And when he showed it to me, I was surprised. It was basically the motherboard and the battery had corroded together almost instantly. They had just fully corroded. It was like a block of corrosion and terrible damage between the motherboard and the battery. So obviously the laptop's going to be a write-off. But the funny part is he turns to us and he's like, there's some sort of liquid that has gotten into, and he had an accent, so I'm trying to do it justice. He's like, some sort of liquid that's gotten into your laptop, and it's like cooking oil or something like that. And he's rubbing it between his fingers right in front of my girlfriend and I, and you know, or I should say fiance, but I'll get into that in another video. But so he's rubbing my dog's piss. My dog is coagulated, you know, like thickened up, been sitting there for a week, piss that I couldn't clean because I didn't take the laptop apart. And he's rubbing it between his fingers, calling it cooking oil. And I'm just trying to keep a straight face while, like, kind of glancing over at my lady, and she's just trying not to laugh really hard. And he's like, it's like cooking oil, I don't know. And I was like, well, it wasn't near the kitchen, so I don't know. And I'm just playing it off like this is just normal. But it was quite funny to have him sit there and kind of trying to figure out what the consistency, and smelling it and trying to understand what it was, but not being able to put his finger quite on it. And so it was pretty funny. But obviously the laptop itself was a complete write-off, and thankfully, you know, the hard drive was salvageable, but for some reason a lot of the data on it was corrupted. So, you know, I'm able to use the hard drive, but a lot of the game footage and all that stuff that I had before was gone. So even when I mounted it to my desktop, I couldn't just keep posting, you know, stuff that I had, because I had some gameplay sitting aside that would have been just fine, and I could have went with for a little while. But so yeah, that's what happened to me, and so now I've built, if you've seen on my Twitter feed, if you do follow me on Twitter, I've built a brand new PC, and I built a wicked tower with the expert advice of Mr. Charlie Blogger Death Streaks. If you DETH Death Streaks on YouTube, you can look up his channel. But with his expert advice, I was able to build a very amazing PC tower that is now my capture and edit zone all at once, and so I will be posting more regularly. So here's the final kill of this game. I get it with Riley of all things, and he bites this guy in the ass and then floats away because he's flying Riley. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.